Hello and welcome to my channel. Here you'll find game reviews, playthroughs, and if you're interested in games at all, you've come to the right place. Being a DIK shows all the charms of college life, fully immersing in the Burgmeister and Royce College experience. By a stroke of luck, a guy from a poor family managed to get a free education. Now he begins to live independently, leaving his parents' home. But a series of difficult events bring him down. If it weren't for love, everything would have turned out differently. The visual novel, Being a DIK, offers choices and actions that determine the relationship with the main character. Each path to every female character is unique. The female characters have their own personalities, humor, and sharpness of mind. In this video, I will tell you about one of the female characters with whom my main character eventually starts building a relationship. I chose her specifically. Why? I initially liked Josie. She was a very sweet girl, and she and the main character looked good together. She was cheerful, and it was easy to increase the relationship status with her, even if you play as a DIK. In my case, I chose that path and started building a relationship with her. However, the situation with Maya seemed too complicated and strange, and if you continue a romantic relationship with either of them, you can choose to be with both of them or be friends. I chose friendship because it didn't work out well with Derek and Tommy, and it was easier to just be friends. The friendship with Derek was much cooler and more fun than all this relationship stuff. Plus, dating two girls at once might be fun, but it's not logical. It's supposed to be a relationship, but it seems like he has several casual flings. That's why I didn't choose that romantic storyline. Next, I chose Jill, but it turned out to be complicated and boring with her. I didn't want to play as a calm and unentertaining hero. Parties with friends and the strange and funny situations made my character a DIK, and the romantic relationship with Jill ended. Well, I think it's for the best, in my opinion. A small spoiler, in episode 9, if you have a relationship with Jill, you'll see her in a funny outfit. It's not necessarily a negative thing, maybe even a plus. But from that, you can tell that the whole party thing isn't for her, and she clearly doesn't enjoy the kind of wild parties our main character does. Now let's talk about Sage. She initially seemed like an ordinary senior student, and I thought my character wouldn't date her. She had a relationship with one of the alphas, the guy our character fought with. Well, I thought that would be the end of it. But no, my character became friends with her, and they ended up organizing a party together and spending a lot of time together. She didn't have any weird excuses or silly situations like Jill, Josie, and Maya. Her character was spirited and daring, making it more interesting to build a relationship with her, which ultimately led to choosing to stay with her. And by the way, in episode 9, you'll have the opportunity to organize a party with her and Quinn. Your companion will dress up for the party, and you can dance with her and find a private spot anywhere. In my opinion, she suits the main character the best in terms of personality. Why didn't I choose Isabella? Firstly, there's about a 10-year age difference. She has a husband or she's divorced, I never found out, but either way, it didn't sit well with me. She looks like a mother figure with the main character, and I don't like her as a character because of that. On top of that, she becomes our teacher, which is both a plus and a minus. And how do you develop the relationship further with her? It's like becoming a 30-year-old guy right away, skipping all the fun and going to fancy restaurants and libraries with her. It's not really suitable for a student. True, she appears in episode 9 during Halloween. But she appears as a sexy mummy. Frankly, it's both funny and not great. You always had to be cautious around her, and Jill was also upset with her after seeing our character with Bella. So, what's the outcome? You can't build relationships with the other characters in seasons 1 and 2, and that's disappointing. But we have a new character, Zoe, and I think she will ruin everything for us. I also think they will add Quinn for romantic relationships. There were hints of that in episodes 7 and 8. But for now, I'm sticking with my choice of Sage because she is the most fun, spirited, and matches my character's personality the best. Even visually, she seems more interesting than the others. Well, if you found this video interesting, please subscribe and like it, and I'll see you in another video.